Thank you, Pepe. Have a seat. Thank you, Miles. Have a seat. Thank you. Please have a seat. Thank you, Direk. Post for photos muna with Alden. Ayan.
Masaya lang tayo tonight with the good food and good conversation.
Yun! Thank you, Pepe. Miles!
Good evening po, Nana. Thank you po for coming tonight at sana po ay matulungan na kami promote ang aming pelikula. Thank you po.
Thank you, Miles. Miss Jackie Lublanco.
Hello, magandang gabi po. It's so nice to see all of you here. Thank you for joining us. And please don't fail to watch our beautiful, beautiful movie. Ano po?
Alright, Miss Mel.
Salamat po sa nag-support. Kala ko victory party ng lahat. Hindi dyan.
Gusto ko yan. Gusto ko yan. Thanks, Miss Mel. Direct Noel!
Magandang gabi po sa inyo lahat. Salamat po sa pagpunta kahit alam namin na matraffic kanina. Maraming po salamat sa laging pagsuporta.
Thank you, Direct. Alden!
Yes po, magandang gabi po. Excited po kami to be here tonight. It's been a while. Parang kailan lang yung last MMFF, Pasko na naman po ulit. Pero we're very happy po that we were able to create a very beautiful film na naangkop po para sa Kapaskuhan at syempre higit sa lahat para po sa pamilya. So tulungan niyo po kaming mag-spread ng positive words about the film and maraming salamat po for being here.
Thank you, Alden. Of course, Ate Shawi!
Good evening, everybody. Salamat na nagyan kami ng oras ngayon. Alam namin na medyo may lamang malakas na nagaganap sa Araneta ngayon. So, matraffic talaga. But thank you for joining us. We really appreciate it. We're very proud of our movie. We saw the whole thing just a few nights ago. Yeah? Na, I'm very proud to present it to all of you and of course the movie going public.
Ayan. Okay. For full trailer,
Let's go!
Not a Family of Two! Hindi mo nakita? Ito na. Sabay-sabay natin panoorin. Let's watch this. First, Cineko coming from a success of Family Matters last year. Alden coming from the success of 5 breakups and a romance. Arishawi coming from a success of Dear Heart concert. Ano yung mindset nyo coming into this Metro Manila Film Festival? Kasi pareho kayong mga success yung pinanggalingan ninyo.
Eksakto yung question sa tingin ko, MJ. Kasi for me, it's going back to basics, to what really matters in life. It's really the people you love the most. Dito sa movie namin, we show that. And I have missed doing movies as wholesome and as heartwarming as this, na walang komplikasyon sa storya, walang dinadagdag na hindi necessary. Simple, real life, nangyayari. Nabiyuda yung mommy, 5 years old pa lang yung little boy, so silang dalawa lang magkasama habang buhay hanggang lumaki na siya.
Right.
So, syempre, kailangan na niya mamuhay ng sarili. Para na si mommy. So, it's what happens in real
Very
life. So,
relatable.
very relatable and very well directed, very well written, and very well acted by my co-actors. Everybody had a good part, everybody had good lines, everybody's relevant and necessary in the movie.
Right.
Walang basta siniksik, walang ganon.
May role lahat talaga. Significant
May role.
ang role ng lahat. Alden, ikaw, coming from the success of your movie with Julia.
Kasi the thing about the films I'm making this year, like 5 breakups and itong Family of Two, ang laki kasi ng nagiging effect and pagbibigay ng mind condition when you see the film ahead of time. So I hope it will be a common practice with all our films na after we make the film, and after, pag na-picture close na siya, let's give it to our actors na mapanood nila beforehand, before mag-start ang promo, before ng premiere night. Kasi iba yung nabibigay na confidence ng mapanood. Yes, nang mapanood mo siya ahead of time, because you will have a full circle of how you can promote your film, which is what happens sa 5 Breakups and now dito sa Family of Two, na parang ngayon, since we are given such privilege, na ako kasi at the end of the day, as long as we have a good film, as long as we have a great story, I mean the blockbuster, yes, parang ano po as long as I know that I'm part of a project that is relevant and that has a good message in it, di ba? Parang everything will follow na lang.
Right.
So, yun, sana po lahat ngayon, starting next year or this year, ipapanood po natin sa mga artista, especially to the lead actors, yung pelikula or yung proyekto bago pa man po ito makita ng ibang tao. Kasi iba po yung naibibigay sa amin. Like kung ano po kami, yes, yung emotions po namin ngayon is because we have watched the film and we know we have a good film for the Metro Manila Film Festival.
Alright, thank you, Alden. Direct Noel, ikaw naman. From Family Matters last year to this.
Yes, actually malaking challenge for us na isipin tong kwento na to kasi ang laki ng naging impact ng Family Matters sa mga nanood. So parang gusto namin, parang ang Cineko, sabi nila, let's do another family story, a family movie. Kasi parang Pasko di ba? Ito yung panahon para sa pamilya. At gusto namin na hindi lang basta magpalabas ng isang pelikula, kundi isang pelikula makaka-relate ng mga tao, isang pelikula na marami kayong matututunan. Tapos yung paglabas mo ng sine, light ang feeling mo kahit na medyo naiyak ka. It's a feel-good film na gusto mong i-share sa buong pamilya. And besides, for general patronage kami. So,
yes,
pwede isama lahat talaga ang buong pamilya, pati mga sa
Alright, okay. Simulan na natin ang Q&A.
Hello. Yeah, before Sharon, of course. The first time that you joined the Metro Manila Film Festival, exactly 20 years ago, 2003, with Crying
20
Ladies.
years ago, yes, Crying Ladies.
I thought you were gonna win there, the Best Actress Award, but you didn't. Si Hilda ang nanalo for Best Supporting.
It's okay, I got naman the People's Choice.
Yeah. But then you joined again in 2006 and you won for Manopo 6, I think.
Right, yeah, I got
A Mother's Story, which is also the story of a mother with heart evangelista, if I remember.
Right, na maraming problema.
Yeah, so since then, this is the only time that you're joining it again after so many years.
Yes.
What do you think is your fighting chance in the awards night?
Awards agad?
Kasi nakita ko yung
Dito Mario, ako na po sasagot niya. There's a scene,
Nakakahiya naman.
there's a scene po
Si Direct si Alden na lang.
in the film na sana po yun po yung markahan at tandaan ng lahat. Kasi syempre, ang hirap naman pong sagutin talaga ng question. So ako na sasagot for you. May scene po doon na si Miles po pumunta sa bahay namin and said goodbye to Mami Maricar. And then there was this scene, like 15 seconds of silence na nung nalaman ng character ni Mama yung na isa siya sa reason kung ba't hindi makasama si Mateo po kay Sari. That scene parang hanggang ngayon hindi ko pa rin siya makalimutan. Yun ang favorite scene ko. Hindi nga eksena ko po Yun yung favorite scene ko kasi from being direct, from a smiling, parang accommodating emotion, all of a sudden, nakita po yung switch ng walang cut. So abangan niyo po yung part na yun. And I think malaki po ang chance ni Miss Sharon Cuneta.
Okay, may gusto sabihin si Miss Mel.
So it's a wordless scene. Wordless.
Wordless po, yes.
Ikaw, Direct. Tita, sorry, papasalutin. Kasi sabi ko kay Direct kanina, Direct, baka tayo lang naman nakakaramdam noon. Baka naman hindi mo naramdaman ng audience yan.
Then sabi ko kay Sharon, actually during the shoot pala, sabi ko, pagtingin ko ganyan, nung nag-cut ako, naiiyak yung mga tao, tapos nung finally napapanood nila, sabi ko, di ba, masterclass in acting. Kasi wala, mata-mata lang talaga. Alam mo yung ang daming nuances. And ako kasi as a director, sa kayong editor yan, mahirap i-capture kasi yun eh. So, pero kuwang-kuwa, yeah, it's a magical moment yung pinakita ni Sharon.
So my next question is for the two of you. Since this is the first time that you're working with each other, how is it? How's the experience working with each other, Sharon and Alden?
One of the happiest experiences of my working life in my 45 years. Super. I understand why Alden is Alden. Now that I've worked with him, I understand why the biggest stars are really the humblest. I understand that better now. I've worked with the biggest, you know, I mean the older ones, some are not even with us anymore. They were always the humblest. And Alden is one of those. I know he's gonna have, alam mo, it's not just becoming sikat, it's about staying power. And Alden, for sure will have that. For sure will have that. He's handsome, he's a good actor, a great co-worker. Yung face niya made for the screen. His eyes are more expressive on screen. Na, don't you agree, Direk? No, I mean, of course, expressive na. Pero, syempre, si Pepe rin, miski paano, di ba? Pero, seriously, one of the best working experiences of my life and one of the happiest. Not just Alden, actually, right next to Alden, Direk, the whole staff group. You don't ask anyone about Jackie and me, we've been together forever. Tita Mel and I, she's seen me grow up. Miles was my daughter in BFF. Ang talagang bago lang sa akin na naging idol ko si Pepe. Talagang una kasi ko lang sa trailer, so Direk, sino po yan? Ang
Captured sa video yan, ha? Hingi ako ng kopya niyan.
Alden, ikaw naman.
At saka anak talagang tingin ko sa kanya.
Ano pa lang, day one pa lang po actually nung first workshop. Actually ganun eh, parang usually yun yung kinakaganda ng workshop. Kasi, well, yun din, from experience also si Direk Noel, hindi ito yung workshop na papa-actingin ka. Well, we did quite a few scenes, but it's really more of getting to know. Like our core, yung core po namin, well, of course, the director and his actors. I think that's one of the, and so parang yun yung maganda pong magandang aspeto na more than the actual work po, which is the craft, which is acting. It's really about getting to know and loosening the tight spaces between the actors po.
We talked about this na, diba? When we had scenes together, they were all effortless. They were all so automatic. Na-feel ko talaga anak ko siya. So talagang 150% ang bigay ko sa eksena kasama ko siya. Nakasama silang lahat, pero syempre since siya yung anak ko dito, 150%, wala, no inhibition. So natin, anak ko to, walang automatic talaga, sobrang automatic. Talagang feeling ko anak ko siya. Ganon din yung binalik niya sa akin. Mami ang turo niya sa akin. Aamponin ko na nga ito eh.
Alright, thank you, Mario.
Miss you, Mario.
As the other members of the cast, anong role nila si
Okay.
Si Piles and si Pepe?
Alright. Your roles, please. Pepe.
Ako po talaga yung bida dito. I'm grateful to have a very supporting cast in there.
Ikaw ba ang plot twist?
Ako. Hindi. Ako po yung Hindi niyo ako nakita sa trailer, di ba? Kasi it's a mystery po. Yes.
Relax ka lang, marami kang exposure doon sa actual.
Yeah, ito pong poster, nandun po ako sa other side.
Others!
Hindi, joke lang po, joke lang. Ako po, to be serious now, ako po yung office mate ng makulit ni Alden. Medyo mahirap nga kasi medyo malayo sa totoong buhay. It's a very challenging role. Yeah. O yun, alam niyo yung mga nakakairita na sa office yung laging may sinasabi. Ako po yun.
bubuskin. Diba? Miles, ikaw naman, what's your role here?
Ako po dito si Zari. Jowa po ako ni Mateo. Kalahin mo yun. And then yung character ko po ay wala akong boss jowa. Yes.
Boss?
Boss.
Boss.
Boss po ako ni Alden. And lumaki po ako ng walang parents na. So yung character ko, strong independent woman siya.
Okay.
So doon iikot yung story namin dalawa kung hanggang saan ba ang...
So dominating jowa, parang ganon.
Doon ba?
Hindi rin eh.
Hindi
More
rin, hindi rin.
Siguro
Even day.
representation din si Zari dito ng mga independent modern women,
Women.
of the Philippines na alam mo yun, uso na siya ngayon eh. Parang trend na siya na, of course,
Lady boss.
Oo, lady boss.
Yan.
Yan si Zari. Pero kahit lady boss kasi yung character niya, hindi ka mahilig sa kanya eh. Hindi mean eh. Parang magaling lang talaga siyang umarte at magaling siyang magtrabaho.
Oh.
0917.
Jackie Lee, Miss Jackie Lee, please, what's your role here?
Yes, ang role ko po dito ay si Oder. Nakapit bahay ni Sharon.
Okay.
Kulit ng kulit sa kanya. Kasi parang lagi siyang very, very focused kay Alden na parang nakakalimutan na yung sarili niya.
Sarili niya.
Tama na, sige, alika na, sumama ka na sa akin.
Ah.
So ako yung tagagan. At hantay ko pwede, magsuzoom ba kami?
Parang ikaw ang BFF, kapitbahay. Parang ganyan.
Yes.
Marites din. Naku po.
Happy
Masaya
happy.
din yung kapitbahay. Kuya Mario, maraming salamat for your question.
Hello po. Very exciting, of course, to have the two of you in one movie. All heart talaga. Pareho kayo. Sobrang sabog ang love, sigurado, from the movie. Pero I just medyo naiisip lang namin, we know, Alden, that, your mom wasn't really with you most of your life, First, yung question ko siguro sa'yo, was there any like bittersweet moments while doing the movie with such a loving mother, realizing na, I didn't really have that in my life?
In every scene. Pero the thing about right now po kasi since pag umaarte na po ako ngayon, of course, andyan pa rin yung inspiration ng nanay ko. Pero ang bilis ko lang na-attach talaga dun sa character ni Mateo. Kasi parang basically, in real life, my mom is absent. But this time, my father is absent naman in the film. So, parang ganun. Whenever we do scenes, kami yung dalawa ni mama, parang like what she said, madali. Kasi po, parang instantaneous yung dating ng emotion and at the same time, it's like not acting at all whenever we do those scenes. Ang gaganda kasi ng linya eh.
Oo, ang galing ng writer eh. No, but may I just add, sobra yung bonding namin ni Alden. Sobra yung naging bonding namin. I didn't expect, sabi ko, I wrote you a letter, sabi ko parang, ipapanood lang kita. Yung hindi ko naman nakalain na dadating sa buhay ko yung sa Alden Richards na mamahalin ko ng ganito. Yung ganun, kasi I wrote him and Miles.
Hilig si mama sa letters talaga. Long handwritten letters.
And direct. And so parang I'm so grateful for this project. Super grateful.
Tessa?
Yes. Oh, just pwede ba one more, diba?
Go ahead.
At to sharing with you naman, that this MMFF, of course, is very, very star-studded. And we asked the same question of course, Ate Vilman and then kayo before. We asked her, obviously, wala na pong, challenge when it comes to the acting, to whatever you're doing on screen. But, the MMFF is coming at a time when we really need people to go back to the cinemas. Meron po ba kayong nafe-feel na doon naman yung challenge na kailangan namin maibalik ang mga tao sa cinema?
Oh my God, yes. In fact, kung saan ako interviewin, napopromote ko pati movie ni Ate V. Tapos yung ibang entries, like when we were in Family Feud, di ba? We also promoted for Ding Dong yung movie niya with Marian. Kasi it's a family. Showbiz, the Philippine showbiz industry is really a big family, one big family. When it becomes weak, it affects all of us. So when a movie is a hit like Alden's last movie, it gives us all, parang we get a shot of vitamins, vitamin whatever on our arm na parang it inspires us more and it gives us more hope, a bit more hope to, you know, just push forward and keep making movies because we still have an audience for our own, our very own. And the thing about the Filipino audience I have learned growing up in this industry is that they will always fall in love with, I am a K-drama fan, you know, you will fall in love with foreign singers, but you always, always, always go back to your very own. You'll always look out for your own. You'll always just love and adore your very own favorites, your homegrown favorites. That is over history. That is a tried and tested thing. So now that there are such good entries in the Film Fest this year, it gives us more excitement, gives us more hope. Siyempre, we hope that our movie becomes #1. But I mean, who's gonna get hurt if Atavi's movie becomes #1? I mean, as long as people are coming into the theaters and watching us, that's what matters to us. Very excited because they're all great entries. Tsaka iba-iba yung tema. Iba-iba yung tema. And at the same time, we're also confident about our movie because it is very simple, and the beauty of our movie is in its simplicity. I'm sorry, oh my God, it's like Dear Heart. It's like Dear Heart, my first movie. It's like truth, beauty, simplicity. So I find those three things in this movie as well. That's why I said I missed making movies like this. I mean, people that I grew up with, Cineko Mario, yeah, they know that. It's like going back to that, but at a different age now. So I'm very excited for it. I am so in love with this project. You know, and just a bit of trivia, it fell on our laps. We were focused, Alden was focused on other movies, Miles had other projects, Jackie, I'm sure Tita Mel also, and it just came, bloop, out of the blue. There's an offer for you from Cineko. Okay, what's the background? They did Family Matters. Oh, great. The director's Nuel. I've never worked with Noel, but Family Matters, okay, that's a good movie. And okay, blah, blah, blah. And what they said, Alden Richards, and the script was by Tita Mel. For me, that was no question. I didn't have to read this. I didn't have to read the script, just know the story. I knew it was going to be handled by a master in writing, and having heard about Family Matters before seeing it, I knew it was going to be directed by someone who knew what he was doing, who later turned out to be a master. Yung pinag-uusapan namin ni Alden lagi. Direct Noel is so simple. He's parang kala mo, dead mo lang. But the minute, sobrang bait kasi, but the minute he gives you instructions, directions, he knows exactly what he's doing. And that comes from someone who's worked with the best. You know, parang, this was God-given, this project. It just fell on our laps. And I think it's because it's the right time for this kind of a movie, for the Filipino movie-going audience to watch. I think at this period in our lives, it's about time for a movie like this. Like Family Matters, but may I say better? Sorry, kahit, syempre, kami to. Okay. Yeah, so, I'm just so proud of it. It has that vibe. So, it's a feel-good movie. Mapagmalaki ko lang direct yung kunento mo, yung nanood yung bookers. Ako na lang? Hindi ba wala? O basta yung mga nakanood, kahit lalaki, pumapalakpak at umiiyak. Kasi it's a kind of movie na you're smiling, tapos magugulat ka kasi tumutuloy yung mo, di mo alam bakit. And then you go out, it's a feel-good movie. And parang after you watch, you're going to visit your mom or your dad. Yeah.
Alright. Question po for Miss Sharon. So yung character niyo po dito is very attached to his son, and then parang medyo nalungkot siya kasi he has to go away. Kayo po ba as a mom, parang do you also dread the time that your children will have their own lives?
I've been through this twice already. I have 2 more to go. Mia is leaving next year. When I brought Casey to Paris in 2003, and then I brought Frankie to New York in 2019. Buti na lang she had a gap year kasi COVID happened, so we sent her back home. And then now she's there. When she graduates, Mia naman kasi took a gap year after high school. So she's still in that gap year. Siya naman yung maalis. So parang, wow, thank you. Lahat kayo niyo ako. And then, so I will have Miguel left, and Miguel is now 14. I have 4 more years. And he's leaving. So, talagang dadating sa point na, with Casey pa lang, I realized that na. Parang after college, your children talaga, from college pa lang and after, will leave you. They will live their own lives. And since I was also like that, it happened to me, it happened to my brother, so I'm sure my parents went through a lot of the emotions I've had to feel also, that I went through also. Ano na yun, you're kind of thinking you're prepared, but every time, now si Frankie pa lang kasi yung labas-pasok, uwi pag may bakasyon. Tuwing aalis siya, parang dinudurog pa rin yung puso ko. So, she's graduating next year. Thank you, Lord. And then when Mia goes, it will be the same. Because the point of it all is, may kulang na kasama mo at lumabas sa'yo. So when that happens, it's heartbreaking, it's heart-wrenching for a mother. But, like I said, nung nag-18 si Casey, there are 2 gifts you give to your children. I don't know where I read this, but I said, first you give them roots, and then you give them wings. And when you give them wings, you don't pull them back. No, you just keep on reminding, little by little. And then you just have to trust in the way you raise them. And if they decide to be something other than what you expect, then that's their life. So you will love them anyway. So basta I'm prepared for that, but I already know I'm going to cry and cry.
Parang another masterclass naman this time in motherhood.
Nako, ako magaling akong nanay. Ano man sabihin nila, napakabuti kong nanay. Diyos ko, mamamatay for her kids. Pero sobrang busy. Yun lang. Nanakawan ng panahon ng children sa kailangan ko ng kabuhayan.
It's the inevitable talaga, you know? You really have to let them fly.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Alan?
And I'm proud of each of them. Proud of each of them.
Thank you, Sharon. Second question for Alden. With all the things you've achieved, ano sa tingin mo yung magiging reaction kaya ng mom mo? And do you think at this point you've already made her proud?
Kala nyo mapapaiyak niyo ako, hindi niyo mapapaiyak. Joke lang! Hindi, pero hindi. I mean, tapos na ako kasi sa stage na yun of mourning for my mom. And all the things I've been doing naman since I started show business is, I know down to my heart it's for her. Because this is her vision, this is her dream for me. And I think talagang masasabi ko talaga if there's there's a chance that I can talk to her, Oma, I have fulfilled your dream for me. So I hope you're happy. And siguro ganun talaga, when you put others first before yourself in everything that you do, everything will follow. Hindi mo kailangan effortan. You know you're a good person, you're dedicated to your work, you're committed to your work, you keep on improving yourself rather than comparing yourself to other people. So I think that's the benefit of having that mindset na you're only at competition with yourself. And at the end of the day, do it for the Lord, do it for your family, and do it for the people who matters to you. I think that's the definition of a successful person.
Alan, maraming salamat.
Question is for Alden, ano yung similarity or difference ng real mom mo, ng late mom mo kay Miss Sharon? Yung Miss Sharon, ano po yung pagkakapareho, pagkakaiba ni Alden sa mga anak niyo?
Pareho. Kaya hindi ako nahirapan talaga to I don't really call kasi acting as performing, but wala everything just goes naturally. Siguro isa to sa mga first film or first projects na nagawa ko na when I hear the word action, parang hindi ko siya narinig. So, very natural, very seamless ang flow, and being able to work with Direct Noel, it's my first time also to work with him. Diretso lang eh. Kasi I don't have anything against other directors, but yung style kasi ni Direct Noel, diretso lang siya, but he will not break your heart. Simple lang.
Pero, and then the way he requests you to do
Sweet.
something is so
Right.
sweet and respectful. But oh my God, he's right. Parang yung tama yung and the way he wants me to attack it. Yeah, that's right. You'll never think twice.
Wala. At saka di ba parang may
Tapos
ganun-
grateful ka after, ay salamat,
May
pinagawa
ganun-
ni
Di ba
Direk sa
parang
akin.
may ganung actors and Kate na all the more you put pressure on them, the more they can perform well and the more they can act well. So ako po kasi, case to case eh. Depende kapag yung pressure sa akin, dalawa yan. It's either it makes me perform better or it makes me clam up or shut up. Kasi, well, in acting, ganun. The more you put pressure on me sa acting, the more hindi ako makaka-perform. So, experience ko rin with other films na ganun, parang also like 5 breakups. Sobrang relaxed din yun. You know, when you're relaxed, di ba, parang when you're relaxed, I'm not saying in acting lang, but in other fields of work, when you're relaxed, you tend to think better, your thought process is in order, and everything will flow naturally. Kay Direk Noel kasi, wala nang question yan ay.
Can I just add, kay Direk Noel, you want to give your best.
Kasi hindi ka niya hihingan eh.
Oo, parang
maliit
gusto
lang
na
yun.
Ganyan siya, parang bang, can you just do, if you do this, ganyan siya, if you do it, kunwari ganito, like, sure, Direk, sige po, parang bang, oh my God, kailangan magiging director, nakakaya naman. Kasi parang he's so humble and so, but you know, there's a master behind all that sweetness. He does not impose anything. You don't impose anything on us.
Wala, Direk, wala.
But we really like to deliver what you want just because you're you. And then when we were able to deliver it, we feel so good about ourselves also. That's the way you make us feel.
Saka nandun po si Tita Mel eh, may pulis kami.
O may pandesal
May
pa.
pulis.
May pulis. Oo. Parang nakakatawa sila mag-partner ni Direk. Nakakatawa sila. Si Direk, oo, si Tita Mel yung, alam mo Alden, ayaw kita ha. Ayaw kita noon ha. Pero today love kita. Today nilove kita. Kasi hindi kita kilala noon eh. Tapos nung sinabi niya, 12th anniversary mo na pala sa December 8. Pero mo yung 11 years, wala akong pa kasi yung ayaw kita. Ngayon 12, nilove kita. Hindi niya kasi kilala.
Kate,
For to add na lang last, kasi dun sa movie, you were setting her up for a date. In real life, would you set up your dad for a date?
That for a date? Honestly, yes. Pero sa totoo lang, ang question, balik natin sa tatay ko, kailangan pa ba na ako? O kaya niya na yun? Pili ko kaya niya na eh. So, but, you know, parang ganun nga, parang my mom passed away April 8, 2008. So, it's like most likely mga 15 years ago. I think my dad deserves to live his life the way he wants it to. As long as hindi niya napapabayaan kami mga anak niya, hindi niya napapabayaan yung mga magulang niya, nabuhay pa rin ngayon, yung lolo at lola ko. Yes po. So, I think the essence of family should be secured and defended all the time. So as long as he's able to do those things, I'm all for supporting him kung anong gusto niya mangyari. Pero, hindi ko na kailangan mag-set up. Kaya niya na yun.
thank you, Kate.
Okay, sige na. Ano to, sport na lang, tanong ko. Ano kawawa naman si Man? Hindi mo tanong kung hiwalay na kay Ladja, di ba? Kailangan si Andrea,
Tanungin mo na. Tanungin mo na.
Hindi. Hindi, since mas ko na alam namin magandang pelikula to, direct ba? Maraming tatanong, dahil sa aking tanong ko, nag-iisa na lang. Diba? Anong plano nyo this Christmas? Inalang basic.
Parang napagod na si June. Sige, kilala.
Di ba, nakapagod si Sharon?
Ano ang plano nyo this
Christmas,
Christmas?
including Miles.
Oh, Miles na muna.
Miles.
Sige, pwede mo lang.
Ay, okay. Sige po.
Sige.
Ako po, isa lang po. To be with my wife as she gives birth. Kasi baka Christmas eh. December 17 expected natin. Yes. Oy, Capricorn. Yun, so sana nga Capricorn. Yun lang po.
Miles, may gusto ka ba sabihin sa akin?
Ako po, syempre, ang Christmas ay para sa family. So, kasama ko po ang pamilya ko sa Pasko.
Wala na iba.
Kung pamilya ko po, friends ko.
Except, okay.
Sila mama, mag-cinema tour po kami. Manonood po kami, sabay-sabay.
Si ano naman, si Mel muna, bakit sila Megan, Alden?
Simple lang. Mass with the family and then lunch the whole day with my brother's family, my husband Ricky. Ganun lang.
Okay. Buti ka pa may husband, sige pa nga dyan. Gaya nito. Oh, how are you, Jack? How about you, Jack? Na dati karibal mo si Sharon, ngayon kachika mo na lang. Diba?
Ako, syempre, panunuorin muna yung pelikula namin. But usually, Christmas is just, we just spend it with my mom, kami ni Monching, at yung mga anak namin. And then the next day, with, and it's really more with family talaga. So, ganun lang, just be happy and grateful for what we have. And just be thankful sa lahat na binibigay ng
Mga tanong kayo. Okay, yes, Director.
Ganun din. Ako sa mga kapatid ko, kasi wala na akong parents, so we will have a mass for our parents para halos kasama na namin sila, and then family lunch, and then theater tour.
Papakimuchu ka?
Theater tour!
Sige, si Sharon na lang papakimuchu, okay? Si Alden na muna, Megan.
Ano po, theater tour po yan kasi day 1 ng
okay.
ng year 2 po. Tapos, yun po, dinner with family. And then, tapusin ko lang po yung season ng MMFF dahil alis po ako for my birthday for 2 weeks. I will be taking a 2-week break po in the US with family. So, kailangan ko pong huminga. Medyo ang dami ko pong ginawa ngayong taon. And mas marami pa po next year. So, kailangan ko lang po ba.
Itidirect mo na si Heaven.
Oh, yes po. Yes, Tito Jun.
Yes, Miss Megan?
Yes, it's me!
It's been such a long time.
But you're just also around the corner. Oh my God!
Yes,
Oh my God! Just po nandiyan ka. Kamuha ko lang.
Especially, kulang yata ang mga anak mo.
Parang simple lang ako magpasko, simple lang kami lagi. It's always just, Chabuena, kami lang, just my immediate family. But it will be the first Christmas na Casey will be spending with her papa.
Okay.
Yeah. So she was asking me, but I said, I was just about to text you to spend it this year with him. Because he's 60 now and they've never spent Christmas together. Tapos, so it's gonna be different for me. A little sad, a little, but happy. Okay lang, as I'm happy for them also because they're making up for lost time. So, ganun lang, simple, same pa rin, kain lang. Tapos, dadasal kami. Tapos, mag-open ng konti lang na gifts, like siguro 5 each person. O, 5 muna. So, the next morning yung talagang
grabe naman.
opening na yun.
Nakakaisip ko naman yan.
Pero ako, I announced, yung hiningi ko talaga sa Instagram ko na I have way too many things. I can't ask for anything material na. I just really want yung mga gustong mag-gift sa akin sa Christmas at sa birthday ko, which is 4 days after Alden's birthday. Is to donate to Potion Project, the animal rescue.
Yes.
Because it means so much more. It will mean so much more. Kahit every little amount will count. So that's my request. If you can write about that, please help me lang spread the word. Because it's very expensive to maintain all the rescues. And if there are people that want to adopt dogs from there, they're very well taken care of. They're very well trained na they're so sweet, they need love, that's all. And Aspens are super smart. I have 1 rescue. I just cannot have more than 1 kasi my children have asthma. So all the many dogs I have to be as close to hypoallergenic as possible, although they're not really 100% hypoallergenic. But yun. And I'm also taking a 1-week-long break for my birthday. Dito lang sa Asia with my family. Because God has been so good. I'm doing so much work. So much work. Parang hindi ko lang paano ko isisiksik sa taon yung dumating na movie offers. And then, concerts are tuloy-tuloy. With or without my dear heart partner, I will have a concert tour in the States and a concert here and there, you know. So it's kind of really busy. And I'm very thankful to God for that.
Okay. Good luck and congratulations.
Thank you.
Pelikula yung mga co-stars mo, nagiging ka-close mo talaga. But this time, iba yung closeness. Talagang anak ang naging touring mo kay Alden. So,
Let me tell you, si Miles anak ko rin yan. Which means, not everybody becomes my anak. Diba? Parang lahat anak-anakan mo, pero ilan lang naman yung naging close kayo talaga. Si Julia,
okay,
si
yes.
Miles, si Alden. Si Alden and Coco, ang dalawang boys ko lang na talagang anak ko. Pero mas naging close si Alden sa akin dahil siguro kasi he's genius yun eh. Hindi masyadong busy para maalagaan. Pero si Alden, my kids told me this, Mom, parang Kuya Alden is more like you than any of us is. Sabi ko, you know what, you're right. We have so much more in common than I have in common with any of my children. So much. We are so alike. It's very weird in a good way. It's very weird. The way we think, workshops pa lang natin, parang weird. Parang, di ba? Parang sinilang ko to. Nung nag-work na kami together, in-interview siya ng YouTube team ko. Inay, it's so weird. We just finished interviewing Alden. And then, my God, he's like you. He thinks like you. I knew it. So because see, that's why we get along. We think the same way. We have the same interests. We're both into real estate. We both think the same way. About certain issues, we think the same way. About our families, we think the same way. We're basically, he's basically the boy, me, and I'm basically the girl, him.
Yeah.
The girl, Alden. And he's my, so, it's funny kasi pala kaming January born, but I know actually someone who was born on the exact same day as I, and we are so opposite. So, I don't know, siguro, I don't know if you believe in that, you know, I don't know if there's any truth to the position of certain planets and the sun and what to the moon, I don't know about that, but baka pareho kami. So, we're so alike, super alike.
actually, pero follow up, Mega, since ikaw naman ang mommy ni Alden ngayon, meron ka bang Christmas wish for Alden or birthday wish for him?
What I wish for Alden is that all his heart's desires are given to him because he deserves only happiness and everything he wants. He's very giving in. He has given so much to his family and to other people. And he's a good boy. He's a good boy. He's a good son. Good na normal, not nerdy. Good na normal na I want my son to grow up to be like him. I want Alden to end up with a girl that will deserve him. And because he will love her. You know, I want him to have the best of everything. So my wish is all his wishes for them to come true.
Kailangan na ba ni Alden ng girlfriend for 2024?
Hindi niya kailangan, pero gusto niya ka. Madali lang yun. Oo, because he's very loving. He's a very loving boy.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Don Don. Thank you, Don. Sharon first. Okay.
Kasi, suntok sa buwan.
Oo,
natin. Wala suntok na. Try lang, nag-match yung schedule, yung open yung schedule niya. And then we thought, sino ang ipa-partner? Siyempre, hindi mo naman pwede partner butyo-butyo kasi Sharon. So, nag-shortlist na kami. Pero top of the list
Si Alden.
Nasabi ko na po, mas busy pa yan sa presidente ng Pilipinas. Yung gano'n, nega ako parang ang hirap. Ayoko sa yung, ang hirap kasi mga artista hindi available din. Available. So talagang hulog ng lahat. Pero hate ko pa siya noon. Bahit pa kita nun.
Pero kwento mo lang yung exact words na sinabi mo sa akin, tapos yung same delivery din.
Okay.
Wala ko natatandaan.
Ay, hindi ako naman. Kung paano tayo nagmahalan dito kayo.
No, ano yun eh, workshop. Tapos, syempre, galing akong ABS, sabi ko, ayoko yan si Alden, ayoko talaga siya. Hate ko siya. Sabi niya, ayoko talaga siya. Pagpunta akong workshop, hindi ko siya gugustuhin. Hate ko pa rin siya. Tapos, pagpasok niya, hi po. Yung bang, ang bait. So, syempre, alam mo, mahirap awayin yung ang bait. So, sabi ko, pero sabi ko pa rin sa kanya, alam mo, ayoko sa'yo. Tapos sabi niya, bakit po? Sabi ko, walang reason. Ayoko lang sa'yo.
Okay, paano na bago?
At sabi niya, sisikapin ko po na magustuhan niyo ako. Sabi ko, yun nga lang, hindi kita ma-hate, yun lang na-achieve mo, pwede na. But, you know, after the workshop, syempre, in workshop, you share, you discuss the characters. I realized na, kaya pala marami itong fans kasi mabait siya. So parang, binubuli ko siya, ang bait niya talaga. Naiinis ako, hindi siya pumapatol. Tapos nung medyo midway, tinatanong niya ako, yung sa shoot na, Tita, mahal niyo na ba ako? Sabi ko, medium. Wala na pushy. Sabi ko, medium pala. Hindi ka pa nakakarating. Ganyan.
Okay.
Sabi niya, yun. Tapos, he's difficult not to love.
Right. Pero ngayon, ano nang level of love mo for Alden?
Oo, mga, kumbaga bibili ng sili, mga 3 guhit na lang, maximum na.
Maximum na. Grabe. Ang ganda ng approach ni Alden, kill them with kindness. Di ba?
Kasi I really felt his authenticity.
Right. That's the word. Authenticity. Mabilis lang. Alden, were you really available or you made yourself available?
Kasi parang way back 2019, I was asked kung baka dun sa mga superstars natin, sino yung mga gusto kong maka-work.
Right.
I mean, I set a short list, but Mama was one of those. And sobra kasing lakas ng effect sa akin talaga ng movie ni Mama before na caregiver. Sabi ko, sana man lang in my lifetime as an actor, magkaroon ako ng chance na magkaroon ng film with Mama na ganun theme, mother and son. So, talagang ginawa po namin lahat para maging available.
Ayun na nga!
Kasi maganda po yung storyline, maganda po yung script, and this is a once-in-a-lifetime offer being able to work with the megastar.
Meron pa tayo next week.
Meron. Sinusulat na po. Pero yun, I think, pagsisisihan ko kung sa iba na punta.
Right. Yun po. The stars really aligned for this project. No?
Hindi, kung nag-no ka, di si Pepe.
Yes. Pero it's okay, I was still able to work with Mama.
Ito lang mo sabi ko, kung napunta kay Pepe.
Hindi, gawin mo na lang, edit mo muna yung mukha ko.
Kung napunta kay Pepe, parang mas may effort ako Joke. Lovable kaya niya. Kaya lang di ko siya kamukha
Yun lang. Ganun lang ako.
Magkamukha kami, di ba? Watch ka na lang.
For sure, meron tayong mga good memories with our mothers, di ba? Well, pwede po bang i-share niyo yung good memories niyo with your mothers related to this film?
Well, basically, ako po, when growing up, tayo po lahat dito naranasan natin yung going to school, yung nanay natin gigising ng an hour or an hour and a half ahead sa atin to prepare yung kakainin natin, yung baon natin, telling us things over and over again kahit na narinig na natin siya, kumbaga parang naging ongoing recording na siya sa ulo natin. And basically this film po, yung A Family of Two, made me realize while doing it. Sinabi mo to, Tita Mel, na parang tayo, habang lumalaki tayo, when we were young, we were not naman ashamed, but we were parang naiirita tayo sa nanay natin or kahit tatay natin minsan pag masyadong clingy. Yung makulit, pinapakita yung love kasi pagdating sa mother and son or mother and daughter, father son, father daughter. Sometimes kasi meron talaga tayong mga magulang na expressive in a way na body language. Yan, na parang with kisses, with hugs, with words. Yung maganda po kasi with this film, yung character ko po, si Mateo, parang growing up as Richard Fulkerson Jr., as RJ, I was like that, na parang wag naman sa harap ng mga kaibigan ko, ma. Wag naman sa harap ng mga kaklase ko, ma. Pero parang yun yung masakit na when the time comes na wala na. Diba? Parang hinahanap mo na siya. So that's the message of the film that I was so struck by. Na tama eh. Take for granted natin yung pagmamahal na binibigay ng parents natin. And then, by the time na wala ng chance pumawi, take it from me, I lost my mom. Nung gusto ko nang bumawi, hindi na ako makabawi. So, with this film, I hope that everyone po na makakapanood nito is we realize that our parents, our mom and dad, but for this film, our mom is, kumbaga, if everyone will leave us in this world, our mothers won't, our family won't. So, wag po nating i-encourage yung sistema na hindi tayo showy, hindi tayo masabi ng I love you. Kailan po tayo magsasabi ng mahal natin ng mga magulang natin pag wala na sila? So, let's not wait for that chance. Kaya yung may mga magulang pa po sa atin, you're very lucky to have a family and parents who are still alive. So, make the most out of those moments. Kasi, one day, it will all be too late. So, wag nating hayaan. And yun, with this film, it will teach us na wag nating i-take for granted yung family moments. Kasi baka nakasanayan, baka masyado na tayong komportable sa family natin na hindi na natin binibigyan ng value yung pagsasama-sama. And also, to the parents po, the message po is this na parang as your children grow up, yun nga yung sinasabi din ng lola ko na kapag pinagpapaaral mo sa pinakamagandang school, kapag binibigay mo lahat ng kailangan for a better future, hindi lang nakikita ng magulang yun, pero you're shooting them far. You're shooting your kids far. Na, like what you said, ma, the two things that you can give to your kids is roots and wings. And by the time na lilipad na sila, let them fly. Diba? Let them fly and then don't think na may mga scenes kasi dito po sa pelikula na nakikita niyo po na oo lang si Mami Maricar sa harap ni Mateo, pero sa banyo doon siya mag-breakdown. Pag mag-isa siya doon sa sobrang pagmamahal ng parents natin sa atin, willing nila tayong i-let go. But that's so difficult for the parents, especially to the mother. Kasi like what you said also, nilabas mo yun eh. Your children came from you. So that's the hardest part, is saying goodbye. Not for good, but you know, anytime like making you love your children so much that you want their dreams to come true. So yun lang po, ako, with everything that has happened in my life with my parents, nagsisisi talaga po ako, honestly. Na I wasn't able to give it back nung time na pwede na akong bumangon. So do not let that moment happen to your life. Say I love you, yakapin sila. Pagkatapos po ng press ko na to, baka pwede niyo pong i-text yung mga magulang niyo na sabihin niyo lang po na mahal ko sila. Kasi coming from my experience, I wasn't able to do that. So yun lang po, sana ganun natin mabitbit tong storya ng family.
Iyak ka dito.
Sa dalawa away ni Tita Mel.
Nawala na yung tatlong bulat, tita.
Alan?
Maybe Ate Shari will share also about her mother memories.
You know, my mother and I, we were both kasi bullheaded, strong-willed. And parang everyone knows I was closer to Daddy. But you know, I never appreciated my mom as much as I appreciate her now. Lalo na yung mga hindi pa nagkakaanak, pag nagkaanak kayo, doon nyo lalong ma-appreciate ang mami ninyo. And then, now nawala na siya, ngayon ko siya gustong nandito. Ngayon ko siya kailangan. That's exactly also what Alden said. So, there's just one thing. All the tampo, all the rifts, all the arguments, all the things na you will think about na ayaw mo sa magulang mo, please keep this in mind. In the end, none of that will matter. Pag wala na sila, tulad ng sabi ni Alden, then you want to spend time with them, pero wala na sila, now you have the time, but they're not there anymore. You cannot bring back the time. You know, time that is lost is gone forever. So, make the most of what you have now. Instead of complaining all the time, siguro just becomes a habit na complain about your parents. Talagang mula lang teenager ka hanggang lumampas na marami kang record. Now I recognize all of my mom's efforts and I appreciate her more. And I understand that she also went through so much and sacrificed so much for me and my brother and my dad. So now I wish my mom was here.
Thank you, Ate Sharon.
Thank you so much.
Sorry po ah. Mukhang emotional. Sabi mo ate, hindi ka iiyak.
Akala ko rin eh.
Yung last question ko, going back to the movie. Kasi parang curious lang kami. Parang you're both stars, di ba? Kumbaga ano po, bring us dun sa shooting, first day of shooting day niyo po. How was the first scene? Parang Alden, intimate ko kay Ate Shawi, parang ganyan. How about Ate Shawi?
Yung mga producer po namin dito, lagi kami binubusog. To Cineko Productions.
May pabayong na pagkain.
Maraming salamat po sa araw-araw. First time ko pong naka-experience ng pelikulang araw-araw yung catering, ma'am.
Naku, kung pwede lang talaga maging exclusive na lang ako sa Cineko. Alam mo ba, Diyos ko. Yan ang mga tipo ng producers na kailangan i-emulate. Sobrang alata. Pero eksena-wise, wala kasi nag-workshop na kami. It was so, ang ano lang is, since nag-look test pa kami, naggumawa kami ng eksena sa look test. We did scenes for camera tests, ganyan. So parang medyo na-break in na kami. So when we got to the set, yung parang realization lang na, ito na yung umpisa ng araw-araw. Ano kaya yung araw-araw? Yung system na lang. Beautiful yung system ni Direk. Oh my God, I want Direk Nuel to be my second Eddie Garcia. Because Direk Eddie Garcia directed me in so many movies when I was young. I want to do so many movies with Direk Noel also. Same. I think everybody has to experience being directed by Direk Noel. If actors, if you're watching, if you ever get the opportunity to be directed by this person beside me, consider yourself blessed. Because this is a gift from God. This project has been a gift from God. Diba? It's exactly what we need. And it's exactly the message I want to impart to my followers over the decades. And then I'm with Alden, and I was directed by Direk Noel. It's material by Tita Mel, who I grew up with. Hindi ka pa Del Rosario, nandyan ako. Yung, di ba, Mendoza pa lang siya. Naging Del Rosario na rin siya. Nandun pa rin ako. Parang tita ko yan, akin yan. So it's family. And to have Jackie and Miles with us. Isali na natin si Pepe dahil family ako. Oh, no, but Pepe, really. No, Direk knows. When I saw the trailer, I was dubbing actually, Mama. I was dubbing. Naku, Direk, sa trailer, tuwa-tuwa ako sa kanya. Sa kanya ako na-affect. Tapos naglalabas siya nung screening namin. Ayun na naman siya, gumagano na ako.
Pero nga sabi pa nita daw, edit out kaya tinanggalan ng muna.
Kaya wala siya sa trailer.
Sorry.
Ako secret. Kasi naman. Baka sikreto yun.
Kapibuild up na. Pinatter ka. Just to let you down.
Joke lang po.
Joke lang. Super.
Thank you.
Thank you, Direk.
Thank you, Alan.
And thank you, Cineko. Thank you po.
Okay.
Pero eto, iiklihan ko na lang. Shall we, gano'n ka-excited for the Parade of the Stars? Siyempre, ang bongga dinudugo. Hindi ko lang matandaan kung yung Captain Barbell nag-join ka noong 1986. Oo, kasi yun nga, alam ko nakita kita doon eh. So, special participation ka pala doon, pero...
Kasi gagawin dapat na buo yung Darna eh.
Talagang bongga talaga.
Ibabayad daw sa akin sa drama at sa Darna pareho. Wala pang mga harness na magkomportable nun. Psychodrama na lang po. Dahil hirap na hirap yung likod ko.
Pero syempre malapit ng December 16 siya.
Yes.
And the rest of the cast. Gaano kayo ka-excited kasi sa Kamanaba gagawin ngayon? Hindi ako magtatanong ng controversial, don't worry, Miles, kasi live pala tayo, nabash na si Junardo ng mga followers mo. Sa live stream.
Miles is a strong woman. She's beautiful, she's charming, and I'm sure a lot of guys are happy that now they can all go for her, go after her. That's my baby. Swerte kaya ng lalaki sa'yo, Miles.
Pero yan nga, Shawi.
Yes.
Siyempre, 1986, 2003, 2009, nag-join ka. So, after 14 years, eto lang yung Parade of the Stars.
Yes, I'm excited kasi nakikita ko yung laging warm ang tao. Pagka-excited sila. Tapos, syempre, ang feeling ko rin, ay, manonood sila ng pelikulang Pilipino. Lalo na yung pelikula namin. Pero manonood pa rin sila ng Tagalog movies. Yung ganon. Tapos makikita mo rin sa ibang floats yung mga idolo mo, tsaka yung ibang mga paborito mo, ibang mga kaibigan mo. So, exciting para sa akin. Ang nakakatakot lang ngayon for every one of us, lahat kami, is yung init. Pero awa ng Diyos, pag Pasko, medyo, yung pa isa, mainit na maulan pa. So, parang dapat ready na tayong wag natin, wag sipunin, wag ubuhin. Lalo pag magko-concert. Yun lang naman. Yun ang takot namin. Pero yung excitement is all there. Kasi pag Christmas, kahit walang parada, parang nahahawakan mo yung excitement sa ere, di ba? Lumabas ka lang dyan, dito sa Araneta Center, di ba? Lumabas ka lang dyan sa mall, parang nahahawakan mo yung Christmas spirit. It's in the air, it really is. So lalo na pagparada, tapos Pasko, di ba? Thank you, love. Thank you.
Si Alden. Si Alden, nakasama na kita dati sa isang parade.
Parang ang last ko po, sa Panday po, nagpanday po ako. And then ang pinaka-last ko po yata was My Baby Love po with Bossy, Miss Ay Rubin. Yun po yung last kong MMFF. Pero ito po ulit, was given a chance to be part of the very festive happening in Philippine cinema po. Yes, and the lineups po, ang gaganda. Ini-encourage talaga natin ang ating Filipino moviegoers to go back to the cinemas. So, yun po talaga eh. Kasi at the end of the day po, we have to encourage our Filipino audience to watch local films. Kasi we can't blame cinemas, actually. We can't blame cinemas kung bakit they are encouraged to get foreign films. Kasi business-wise, it's more profitable. So, ganun lang po. Pakitain po natin ang pelikulang sariling atin para mas marami po tayong magawang magaganda. Dahil at the end of the day naman po, hindi po gumagawa ang pelikula ang mga Filipino producers para lang po sayangin yung oras ng mga manonood natin. So support Philippine films. And makita-kita po tayo sa parada. Kailan na po ito? December 16 po. Yan, just December 14 po, premiere night po namin.
Premiere night namin sa Trinoma, December 14. Sa Trinoma po. Yun
Cinema
ang premiere night
7.
namin.
Cinema 7. See you po doon.
Tapos 16 is the parade, and the 25th is the opening.
Okay, Miles, ikaw, excited ka na ba sa baka kinakabahan ka, parang meron yata nakakasap sa pelikula.
No, June,
Baka galing umarte nito.
Suki ng film fest yan.
Napakagaling.
Siyempre, ibang yung panahon na ito. Nakakastusik sa pelikula na dating malapit sa kanya. Naku, baka mabasya ka ng followers.
Lagi naman po thankful thankful nga po ako na kahit pa paano ay suki at bibi ako ng MMFF. So, kumbaga, parte na siya ng aking Pasko. Tradisyon po yun na nagtatrabaho ako tuwing Pasko. So, I'm excited. Of course, ngayon, I'm with Alden, with Mama, Direk Noel.
Ano na yung scene natin?
Tsaka siyempre, exciting ka na nakikita-kita yung mga artista, di ba?
Oo, ano yan?
Pagkita mo si Ate P!
Reunion, Mama! Reunion po.
Abangan namin kung may makita ka, may makasabay ka. Ito si Pepe.
Pepe, sumama ka sa...
Sumagot ka, Pepe!
Tagalog at sumama ka sa...
Parade of Stars daw, Pepe. Are you excited sa parada?
Always. Always. Kasi sabi nga ni Mama.
Paano? Ulit ito.
Sabi nga ni Mama. One family tayo eh. Show business is one big family. So, supportahan tayo.
Kasi kaya naman siya lang hindi ko alam.
Walo pa ang ano.
Miss Jackie Liu, kayo daw po, parada. Will you be there?
Of course, of
Tatanong
course.
ka.
Magsisiksikan ng dito.
Si Alan D.
Mag-enjoy na kami and inviting everybody to watch our videos.
Pero ito syempre, Cineko last year, talaga naman pinag-usapan yung movie nila, Family Matters. Syempre, si Direk din yan, si Miss Mel, Shawi, kasi yung movie talaga na yun, kasi nga, I still remember nung last year, kahit sino pa sabi sa akin, aren't you going to watch? Ganda-ganda sila Benny's, nanood sila sa Ibiya. So ako, talaga, pinanood ko yung movie dahil sa word of mouth na tinatawag, dahil sa ibang tao. Hindi at first hindi ako ganun ka-excited, pero ang ganda, pinanood ko yung December 27. So, kayo with that na, ang lakas ng movie kasi sa ganda, syempre with Direk and Tita Mel. So kayo, Shawi, kayo ni Alden, na-excite kayo na ang susundan nyo kasi yung project nila last year na ang lakas nila.
Napakalakas ng Family Matters kasi it started slow. Hindi alam ng tao siguro, ano bang slow burn siya pero yun ang maganda. Yun ang maganda. Tapos hanggang number 1. Tapos nanalo. Bakit? Yun ang punong-puno nito. So, if I love Family Matters, I watched it. I didn't watch it during the festival. I watched it because I was gonna work with Naval. So, I said, oh my God, it's a good movie and it's a kind of movie I would let my apos watch, 10, 20 years from now, yung ganon. Parang, I would, yes, immortal and the message will always be the same. Psycho. And then, so, I'm so sorry. I have to say lang, Family Matters is going to be a classic because of its theme and the performances of all the actors. And it's such a lovely movie. But I really have to say, ours is so much lovelier.
Napaka-grateful ko naman sa family of two. Pag sinabi ko, hindi tayo kasing galing nila, di ba? Hindi, pero ibig sabihin,
parehong mapuso. So I'm excited for our movie. Of course, I have to say I'm more excited for this than I could ever be about Family Matters or Miracle in Cell Numbers. Diba?
Alden?
Alden.
Yun nga po, since napanood na rin namin siya, hindi na po ako mag-worry sa box office kasi alam ko po at the end of the day, na word of mouth pa rin yung magiging basically core ng promotion nitong pelikula namin after siyang mapanood. And like the other movies po na nagawa, of course, the promo helps. But still, it's the product and the word of mouth po na mga nakapanood. So, I know we have a good film. We have, actually not even good, we have a great film. And I'm just so blessed this year to be able to work with very good projects and to work with the best people in the industry. So, dun pa lang po, the best people in the industry. Dito. So, okay na po ako na mapanood. Yes po, mapanood lang po nila to. Malalaman po nila kung ano po yung pinag-uusapan natin ngayon.
At saka,
talaga na-affect ko.
Diba malang George Clooney? Doctor yung role niya. Sana wala nang bakas ikaw yung katawa.
Ton has aged so well. Napakagwapo ni Anton.
Ang dami yung mga pinagtama tambalang pelikula.
Oo, ako ng Diyos.
Nakatapos.
Pero last yata namin was, wait, kahit wala, kaputo ng isang awit yata, kami ni Gary. Was that all? That was 1991? After maging sino ka man yun eh.
Yes, kumusta na yung pagtatrabaho niyo ngayon?
Masaya, kasi never naman kami, well, we didn't necessarily keep in touch. Everyone started, doing other work, and then nagkapamilya siya, napamilya ako. Yung hindi kami nagkikita sa trabaho. So it was nice catching up sa set. Pinag-uusapan na namin mga anak namin. Ang joke nga pagkaedad namin, parang dati, kunyari kami ni Jackie, oh, who's your boyfriend? Do you have a crush on him? Ngayon parang, may maintenance ka. Ano na maintenance mo? Mataas ng blood sugar mo. Noong araw, di namin alam kung ano yun eh. Ngayon, naglilipitor ka ba? Kumusta yung cholesterol mo? Kumusta yung tuhod mo? Okay, masakit ng tuhod ko, mama. Kaganyan ako. Tinatawagan namin. So, Diyos ko, sakit ng balakang ko. It's, the struggle is real. Yes. So, sabi ko, what am I doing in this body? I'm only 19 in my head. No, pero it was wonderful working with Ton again. Siyempre, mas bumusay pa siya bilang artista. Pero hindi ko matatawag na necessarily naging ka-love team ko siya dito. He did a very special, hindi naman maikling guest role, pero important role. Although, special part ng movie, pero hindi kasi love team movie.
Wonderful nga na nakatabal mo si Tonton. Wonderful din na nagkasama ulit kayo ni Jackie Lu.
Of course, at si Jackie at ako, gusto pa namin gumawa naman namin.
Kami yung original love.
Kami original, sorry. Si Sherry, si Jackie, kami mga
Yung tatlo nga ni Tonton, Sharon, Jackie sa kakagaw yung mga kasama.
Memorize mo pa! Kaya naman ni Sherry. Tapos may only love. Gabi, Jackie.
Yes! Tapos nabanggit mo na rin si...
Mama, friends in love nila.
O, nabanggit na nila kanina si ang sanay wala naman kasi nabanggit mo si Sherry. Parang naging malapit mo talagang kaibigan, pamilya, si Sherry Hill.
Sobra.
So, nung nawala...
Diba, minahal ko talaga. Kasi marami ka namang kaibigan. Pero, aminin natin, we don't have the time and energy to develop friendships with everybody that you meet. But there will be some that you will go out of your way for. And it may take a while, like with Jack and I, kung di pa kami nagkasita. But there are people na you always wanna keep in your life. For me, Jackie is one of those. Miles is one of those. Now Direct is one of those. Tita Mel has always been one of those, and naturally my Alden. Sige, si Pepe na rin. Pero not always, only on special occasions. Okay. Pero talagang sobrang pag minahal ko, nagiging pamilya. So yung nagiging, totoo yun, ako na magka-love team talaga actually kami ni Jackie, kami ni Sherry. Kasi sila yung mas maraming beses ko kasama. So when, noong nag 1 year na yung pag-alis ni Sherry noong August 5, this year, mag-isa lang ako, pero inisip siya. Siya yung pa rin, wallpaper siya ng phone.
Yung pagkawala ni Sherry, parang siyempre nagkaroon ng void sa puso.
Paano
ba yung na-feel, napunan ni Jackie Lu?
Hindi. No. I cannot say it would be unfair to Sherry and it would also be unfair to Jackie. I would say there's a space in my heart that Sherry will always occupy and there's another space that Jackie will always occupy at walang pwedeng pumalit sa mga yun. And I have a very big heart. And not everyone is welcome to it. So the ones that are in my heart are for sure people I will love forever.
Pwede mag-comment na rin si Jackie dito sa mga...
Alam mo kami ni Sharon, when we were starting, we were so young, so full of dreams. And then of course Sharon got married much earlier than I did. Although there was a friendship na there. And then like she said, time passed, we had our own families and our own lives. But yes, but what's nice is I think pag meron ng naumpisahan sa puso mo, meron kang pwedeng balikan. And I'm so happy and blessed that we have been given this time to give our friendship another try, and it's never too late because
to continue.
Yes.
Yeah, build on it.
Yes. Kung ano yung hindi na pagpatuloy
Louie before. Ngayon, ganun kami. And it is such a blessing. And I'm so blessed to have you in my life. And for me, for you to consider me somebody like, I love you. I love you. Always. Always.
Thank you. Alden, yes. Both of you came from the biggest love teams in the country. Kay Alden, kay May, and then Sharon is with
Gabby, Richard, Robin, yes.
So my question is, what would you consider the best and worst parts about being in a love team, and your advice sa mga love teams sa Philippines ngayon?
Okay, well, there's nothing wrong with being part of a love team. And I think it's the Filipino culture, and I think we have to respect that. Meron po kasi mga nagko-comment na nakikita natin na parang nilulook down nila yung pagiging part ng love team. And I don't, parang it's not masakit yun on our part na knowing, yes, baka kailangan lang mag-reality check tayo, saan ba tayo nag-start? And anything that has been a contributing factor to our career and success, parang no one has the right to look down on that. So being part of a love team is our cultural belief already, and yung that doon kasi talaga nagre-revolve ang Philippine showbiz industry. But right now, since we're transitioning with content, yes, and parang of course andun pa rin siya. It's considered as a launching pad for a lot of new actors and actresses. But yun nga po parang I've reached my age already. I'm celebrating my 13th anniversary po this coming December 8. 13th po pala, hindi po pala 12. So I'm very much grateful to be part of the love teams po in the past. But siguro there are no downsides of it. Maybe siguro parang yun nga lang na in a way na yung identity mo as your unique self is always affiliated with another person and vice versa. The same goes to that person as well. So it's up to you. It's up to the actor. It's up to the celebrity if how he or she would want to move forward in this in his career or her career in show business. Ako po kasi, of course, I've been a product of love teams, and I'm not ashamed. Hindi ko po ikinakahiya na marami po akong love teams before, and hindi ko po ikinakahiya na doon ako nagsimula. But I'm very much grateful to the love team concept here in the Philippines. But as right now, as I transition to be moving forward to my career independently, lahat po ng naya-apply ko ngayon sa mga decision ko is coming from the learnings that I've got during my love team era days. So, cons, very minimal, tolerable, but the benefit of that is kung ano man po ako ngayon, kung ano man si Alden Richards ngayon, it's because of the love teams that I've been through, and I'm not ashamed of that.
Galing!
Exactly the same answer.
Thank you. Thank you,
Kasi
Bobby.
di ba we hear, Bobby, we hear na some people are saying, Pilipinas lang naman yung may ganyan eh. Pilipino lang naman ang may love team eh. For me, how come you say it na in that tone? You should be saying, it's part of our culture and our identity since Rogelio de la Rosa and Carmen Rosales, Luis Gonzalez, and who was Tita Luisa's, who was it, Tita Gloria Romero, and then Tita Nida Blanca, Tita Nestor de Villa. You know what? I have been paired with, I've been part of what? Kasama ko si Boyet, sali na natin na kayo, pero hindi super. In real life, I've had 3 ka-love teams, 4 si Boyet siguro matuturing na rin. Napipair ka lang with them, pero 3 doon kasi naging real to real. Pero, I am so grateful because I never had a problem transitioning from a project with a love team that everybody loved to doing a solo, considered a solo na walang ka-love team. Although, of course, I had all the great support actors there. And then, I had no problem with that praise God for that. And thank you to my Sharonians for that. And then mag-prepare ka sa iba, you're just giving your audience different flavors and different experiences by watching your movies. People like Alden is, no, I hope that people that started out in a love team and are inclined or are suddenly disowning that, I'm very sad about that. Because like Alden, I'm very grateful to have been part of love teams. Because I had no problem transitioning into solos. But without the success that I garnered with a love team to begin with, paano ako kaya nag-umpisa? Nakakadagdag sa'yo, hindi nakakabawas. So, ang importante is, when you do a solo, or you do a movie with another collab team, people are still gonna watch you. And some people are gonna love this collab team with you, the others will love this other one, the others will love this other one. But always, there's you. You're the common denominator. So we should respect that. That's unique to our culture, and we should just accept it and embrace it. Because like I said, since Carmen Rosales, since it started, it's parte na natin yan. Yung, ano ba naman yung pakiligin mo yung audience na nagde-dream sila na, oh, they might end up together. Diba? There's nothing wrong with that. Because our business is a fantasy, business of fantasy. We make dreams. We make magic on screen. That's part of it.
I only have one question for you, Miss Sharon. If you could set, based on what you have known about Alden, if you could set him up for a date, what qualities should that be, and do you have someone in mind already?
Like a mother. No one will ever be good enough for my son. No, but seriously, she'll have to be smart. She'll have to be independent. She will have to be loving but not needy, knowing him, understand his schedule, be supportive of his career and his dreams, and love his family, and love her family. She has to be, you're like me. She has to have the same values. She has to be strong and his partner, not weak and just someone behind him. She has to be able to walk in step with him. And she will have to just love him to death because that's what he'll give back to her. Walang mali.
Do you have someone in mind already?
Nobody's good enough for us. No, whoever, he'll tell me naman kung meron yan. I don't know, in fairness, I don't know any young stars siguro that well. Except Miles, and they're like brother and sister, so cannot be. But, so parang I don't know any stars his age na that well para masabi kung ito yung bagay sa kanya. Kung sino yung, sasabihin niya sa akin yun, kung sino yun. At yun ang iano ko, support lang ako, support.
That's all, thank you.
Thank you, Albert.
You're so cute, your outfit is so cute. Thank you.
Thank you, Albert. Next, from Alan Biones. Alan.
Hello po. I love you, Michelle. Kay Ate muna. Ito bonus question to, Tito Gorms, hindi talaga ito yung tanong ko ha. Kailangan ko lang itanong siya kasi importante. Exciting kasi. Hindi. Exciting kasi, for the first time tomorrow, Alden, mag-guest ka pala sa Showtime, tama ba? So, how do you feel?
Sa ngayon po, parang
meron nang lumabas na art card, parang hindi ka na pwede mag-back out. Is it true?
Pero ako, initially po, yes, but parang mas nilalakad ko yung schedule na magkasama kami ni Mama. So, pero hindi ko po alam.
Uy, GMA, para nyo ng awa. Papromote
Ina-
nyo naman
Opo.
sa kapamilya si Alden.
Yes.
Kasi kami naman din naman.
Pero hindi, inaayos pa po talaga as of today. Pero yun nga po, medyo nagkaroon ng tweaking sa schedule. Pero yes, definitely po, mangyayari po yan for the prom po
For the prom.
ng Family of Two. Ito.
Wow.
Kaya kasama rin.
Mas maganda nga yung magkasama kayong dalawa.
Yes.
Na magiging.
Bukas may take, well, hindi ko na kung pwede sabihin, pero may taking ako for a show na lalabas next Sunday.
Yes.
Sundays.
Pero how do you feel, Alden, na yung dati mong show na katapat nyo ay pupunta ka doon tutugtong ka for the first time?
Oh, well, ngayon po kasi dito alam, parang kita naman natin kung gaano naka-diversified yung free TV natin. Of course,
Saka
wala na yung
network wars.
network wars po eh. And you know, parang the partnership of ABS-CBN and GMA right now is very fluid to the point na hinahayaan po talagang magtawid pakod po yung mga artista ng parehong stasyon. And
At huwag tayong alam ng tao at grateful tayo. Kami talaga nagsimula sa
Sa Itbulaga po,
Tulad ni
yes.
Miles.
Miles.
Itbulaga kami. Ako, 1979 pa.
Yes, ma'am.
Kaya nagkaroon akong pamilya rin sa ABS, which is Showtime.
Yes.
Mahal ko silang lahat.
Yes.
Diba? Pero Bulaga yung talagang pinanggalingan ko. Yun ang
Core.
higit puso ko.
Kasi yun nga rin po, parang when the transition of Itbulaga happened po from GMA to TV5, nabanggit ko naman po yun, na when it comes to promo, dun po lang ako mag-guest sa mga noontime shows and other shows from ABS-CBN. Pero ang respeto ko po sa Itbulaga regarding to guest nang walang ipopromote or to be a guest host, sa kanila lang po yun. And tinaga ko na po yun sa bato na I won't do that in respect to them. Pero nga po, with regards to promo, lalo po ngayon, may pelikula po kami.
Obligasyon naman namin
Obligasyon po namin
mag-promote sa lahat ng pwede.
Sa lahat ng pwede.
Ako kasi nung nag-start, walang network wars noon eh. Kahit kami ni Jackie lumaki sa GMA Super Show. Ang Itbulaga nasa RPN 9. Lahat ng studio noon nalibot ko na. Ang TSCS started with IBC 13 before ABS-CBN piloted us. So, I mean, I've been through all so I'm used to that. We're going back to that, which is nice for the industry.
Yes. Pero Alden, okay ka rin ba mag-guest sa EAT, if ever?
Papayagan po ako. Opo naman. Always po yan.
Okay. Ito talaga yung tanong ko sa'yo, Alden. Medyo personal. Kasi, ano ba yan? May hampas?
May paghampas sa balikat.
Hampas si Tito Gord.
Matusok na sa likod niya, Gord.
Sandali, ito talaga yung question ko kasi when we had our last press con with Mishawi, kasi di ba Mishawi, nabanggit mo sa amin na yung ginagawa nyo yung movie with Alden, yun yung time na you were depressed, you were, di ba, meron kang nagdadaanan. Tapos yun yung point na naging sobra kang payat.
I lost 15 pounds.
Yes, that's
without dieting.
Correct.
Ang nangyari lang, hindi ako makakain.
Oo, nasabi mo, stress-related. So, gusto ko tanong si Alden kung nakita niya yun, paano kanya sinuportahan during that time
Alam
na.
ni Miles at ni Alden.
Kamusta yun, Alden, nung nakita mo yung may ganun siyang personal na pinagdadaanan?
Pero yun nga po, nangyari po kasi yung filming ng 5 breakups and ng Family of Two po. Medyo dark, nasa dark stage din ako ng buhay ko na. So parang doon ko rin natutunan na in order for someone who's broken to recover, kailangan din yung kasama niya doon is someone broken as well. So parang yun yung naging natin, parang stepping stone namin dalawa ni Mama na we were both going through a tough time in our lives during that time, and we treated the set as a safe haven, as a safe space for
Safe space.
yes po. So
it was our happy place.
yes, kaya sobrang grateful po ako sa 5 breakups and a romance, and with this film na when I was feeling worthless, na parang hindi na ako kailangan sa industry.
Oh my God, don't ever think that.
Yes, parang these people that I've worked with in the past, parang also with the help of GMA, helped me realize na, no, mali yung iniisip mo. Kasi of course, one way or another, all of us will go through that stage. I've been here going 13 years, and I have a great journey. in the industry. And that was
Honey,
the
don't
first
ever
time.
think that. I've been here 45 and a half
Sus
years.
Maria Josep, ma. Sino ba naman ako, ma?
No, but I'm saying, do you feel that way? And then God always turns it around and says, no, honey, no, son.
Yes, ma. And I'm
Not
blessed
yet.
that I was able to work with you, and I was able to tell you all those things. Also yan, sila Trek, sila Tita Mel, narinig yan. So, nagsasorry na si Tita Mel.
Mag-judge.
Opo, pero yun nga, parang minsan kapag nandun ka sa ganong moment sa buhay mo, you can't help but be blessed with people na kagaya nila na may pinagdadaanan din. Pero ang sarap lang minsan makakilala ng mga taong may pinagdadaanan the same thing as you sa ibang aspeto lang. Pero natulungan kanila para makarecover.
Siya kayong alam mo mapagtitiwalaan mo. Kami parang ako, alam ko si Jackie, si Man, si Alden, si Direk, si Mel, mga sworn to secrecy yan. Mga dadalhin to their graves the same way I am. Yung karang mo yung torture,
Kami lang.
hindi pa rin
Pagkatiwalaan
lalabas.
din ko.
Pepe, tsaka ka na. Cannot identify because did not have a scene with you. Oo. Pero pag naging close din tayo, try natin. Okay.
Hindi, mahusay na tao ito, ma. Nakilala ko.
Paano? Hindi naman siya sali ni Direk kung paniwala yung buhay niya.
Yes, ma. Nararamdaman ko naman sa kanya walang kaplastikan sa katawan. Parang lahat
Siya
tayo.
hindi siya magaling siya talaga.
Yes.
Oo.
Sobra.
At saka yun ang isa. Walang kaplastikan among us. Wala. It's, we're real people here. Sa set, ano lang kami, working bees. Itong queen bee na.
Queen bee?
Kami yung bee worker bees. Kami lang yung working actors lang kami. Na pagdating doon, kanyang family. That's the best, yeah. We were a family of more than 2 on the set.
Ang title ko talaga, Family of More Than 2.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Alan.
Thank you, Tito Alan. Gusto mo ba yung pagtalo sa balikat?
Okay.
9 other entries sa Metro Manila Film Festival. Given na, nandiyan dyan, mauuna kayo for Family of 2 na panoorin. Meron ba kayo mga iba pang entries na bet hindi yung panoorin? Aside from narinig natin kanina na tinutulungan ninyo promote, like si Neka, sinabi yung kay Ate V. So, sa mga ibang cast members, may gusto ba kayong panoorin na ibang entries? Aside from napanood nyo na paulit-ulit yung movie nyo?
Actually, lahat papanoorin namin.
Oo,
Kasi naman talaga pag film fest eh. Lalo pag entry ka, papanoorin mo lahat kasi may tema nyo eh. And it's enjoyable. Tsaka nakakasigla. Kayo,
Parang ako, ganun din. It would be nice to watch everything. Kasi
Sampu po yun ha, 10 entries yan ha.
Pwede naman isa-isa sa bawat araw, di ba? Support lang.
Ako gusto ko po talaga mapanood yung movie po ni Kuya Dong at saka ni Yan. And also yung Malyari. Malyari, yung parang the first Filipino serial killer. Kasi medyo turf ko po yung ganong concept, mahilig po ako sa dark. And sa crime.
isa pa yung pinagkasunduan natin.
Yes, so, but ako, I have to say po talaga, the roster of MMFF this year is one of the best since the pandemic. So I think we have a powerhouse set of movies. And it's all the movies po for the MMFF is worth watching. So excited po kami.
Diretsuhan na natin, let's say, sa relationship, breakup, ganyan, paano kanya nasusuportahan?
Alam mo, yun po ang magaling sa mga parents, na kahit hindi ka magsabi sa kanila, kahit hindi ka magsalita at hindi ka mag-share, nararamdaman nila kung anong nararamdaman mo. And yun yung grateful ako kasi yung pinag-uusapan nga po natin kanina, di ba? Yung family kasi natin, lalo na yung mga teenager, dati nung bata-bata pa ko, parang gusto ko magmadali, gusto ko maging independent. Nakakalimutan mo, ikaw nagmamadali kang tumanda, nakakalimutan mo na sila, tumatanda na rin. So, I am grateful sa mommy ko, sa parents ko actually na kahit kahit wala kayong conversation, pero mararamdaman mo na bigla na lang makitext ang mama, kamusta ka? Kamusta ka today? So, ganun. So, ano po yun? Parang nasa dugo yun. Hindi mo kailangan ng communication with them hindi mo kailangan ng full details. Ito-check ka na.
Kamusta ka na today?
I'm good. I'm happy na nandito po ako at kasama ko kayong lahat. Kamusta po kayo? Kumain na po ba kayo dyan?
And by lahat na kay Miss Sharon. Miss Sharon, sabi mo nga si Alden, anak na ang turing mo, di ba? Parang anak na. Nakikita mo rin ba kay Alden yung kung ikaw ang mamimili para sa mga anak mo na katangian naman ng isang son-in-law?
Oh yes! Lahat na kay Alden.
Wow.
Lahat na kay Alden. Kung ganyan ang magiging asawa ng kahit sino sa mga anak ko, kahit si Miguel pa. Sabi naman, okay lang sa akin. Alam mo naman ako, saan maligaya pa mga anak ko, doon ako. Support lang ako. Ganyan. No, but but kasi kuyang-kuya nila eh. Yung panganay ko naman may buhay ng sarili rin. May honey na rin siya. So, kung pwede lang mag-produce pa ng isa pa para sa'yo, di ba? Kaya,
available.
Oo eh. May kanya-kanyang buhay sila. So, but oh my God, any mother I think would be just so blessed to have this boy as a son-in-law. No, really, from the bottom of my heart. Because he's so responsible. He's like me. He's like me. So he's responsible. He works hard. He knows his priorities. He's God-fearing. He's honest. He's authentic. And look at that face.
Thank you po.
Thank you.
Maricar and Mateo, you've gotten to really do their roles. You know their flaws. Can you tell us what specific flaws they have and what advice would you give your characters as people?
The flaws here of Mateo and Maricar. Maricar, I don't know if it's necessarily a flaw, but kind of, kasi she built her whole world around her son. And her son, same thing. Just also built his world around his mom. Kasi silang dalawa lang. So parang hindi matatawag na flaw, pero kailangan may konting loosening up para magkaroon ng kanya-kanyang buhay. Kasi parang you can't live your life for someone else only. You have to live your life the way you're meant to live it. And I really believe God put each of us here on this earth for a special reason. And we just have to find that gift and then nurture it and then share it with the whole world because that's what we're here for. I don't believe na panganganak ka tapos naghihintay ka lang, bored ka sa buhay, pakamatay ka na lang. Or naiinis ka sa sitwasyon mo. I believe you can change your situation in life. I believe that if your father or mother made mistakes when you were growing up, that does not define you. You can make your own future. Whatever your own mistakes were in the past, do not define your today. Do not define you. You can always change. You can always reinvent yourself. You can always... So, in this story, parang hindi flow, pero sumobra lang yata yung sobrang pagmamahal ng mami sa kanya. Which isn't really a bad thing. Kasi okay lang sa kanyang mag-girlfriend naman si Mateo. Okay na lahat. Masakit pero tinatanggap. That's why we're saying, real, parang nangyayari sa totoong buhay. Yung, well, at least in my case, I'm sure in Jackie's case, ganun, I'm sure in Mel's case, ganun. With the kids, parang, di ba? Hirap to let go minsan. But you just do it because mahal mo yung anak mo eh. Tapos on the son's part, actually perfect yung son ni Mateo. Parang si Alden lang in real life eh. So I don't think we focused too much on the flaws. It was more on the, I think there was codependency a little bit. Ng dalawa. Yun lang siguro ko.
How about Mateo?
Ako siguro, hindi ako yung mag-a-advise sa character ko. Baka ako yung a-advise ni Mateo. Sa end ng sana growing up, hindi ako nahiya with the love that my mom was showcasing as I grow up na nahihiya ako. Yung alam mo yung mga pakul tayo minsan pag yung mga nanay natin, parang andiyan sa mga kaibigan, sa mga kaklase. Sana mas ginaya ko siya. Para at least in a way, Kasi ang nangyayari, pag kami lang ng nanay ko, doon ko lang napapakita. Pero pag sa labas na, hindi na. Pakul na tayo, par. So, pero yun nga, parang I think that's one of the attributes ni Mateo na nagustuhan ko. Kaya lang, siguro ito, kung may i-advise ako sa kanya, huwag siyang torpe. Kasi torpe siya kay Zari, saka torpe rin siya kay Mami Maricar. So hindi pagsabi, ang dami niyang pasikot-sikot, na nagbibigay lang siya ng small hints. Na, well, I guess it's coming from sobrang mahal niya yung nanay niya. And tama, dalawa na lang sila. Pero I think, yun din yung isa sa mga natutunan ko as I grow older. May edad na po ako, 31, magka-32 na po ako next year. So parang isang sakita na, harapin niyo na. Huwag na natin siyang i-keep ng matagal kasi sayang oras you're only burdening yourself and you're whoever nasa other side of the coin. So, one big catharsis, one time, big time na lang, sabihin mo na, alis ka? O mapag-usapan natin, alis ako. Mami, job offer.
Pero nung pagkaka-treat.
Pero kasi it's part of the film eh. Pero if I were to give an advice to my character, yun na. Diretso na tayo para with anyone na kinakausap niya na don't waste time beating around the bush.
Yun, kasi life is short, di ba?
Yes.
You don't know kung kahit ilang taong ka pa, kahit 20 plus ka lang, 30 plus ka lang, di mo alam kung bukas.
Exactly.
Wala na eh.
Yes.
O yung mahal mo sa buhay, o bata pa si mami, bata pa si daddy, di mo alam bukas pala, kalaylay ng Diyos, di ba? May mangyayari pala, mawawala siya. So, parang make the most of today. Sabi nga ni Lord, do not worry about tomorrow. Siya ba yung nagsabi? No, if I can take care of the birds and the ganyan, don't worry about it, di ba? I will take care of tomorrow.
May na-share nga akong quote dyan, sa Kung Fu Panda yata.
Maraming wisdom sa
Yes,
Kung Fu Panda.
binigay nung parang pagong. Sabi, don't worry about the past. It already happened and it can't be changed. Parang ganun yung context niya. Don't worry about the future because it's not for us to hold. But seize the present because it's a gift.
That's why it's called the present.
Yes, it's the gift.
Thank you, and I love you.
Okay, kung gawin dito. Napipressure ka ba sa mga expectations sa'yo?
Ako po kasi parang buti nga po may nag-expect pa data. Kasi kung wala na, medyo mag-isip-isip na ako, baka mag-aaral na ako din. Pero kidding aside po, parang expectations has been always part of our careers. Since we entered the industry, all of us here on stage, and kahit din po sa ating mga press people and media people, lahat po tayo may nililive up na expectations and hindi nawawala yun sa araw-araw. Lalabas ka pa lang ng gate ng bahay mo o ng pintuan ng kondo mo, you are up for expectations and judgment. Yes tsaka po exactly ma. Parang ang pangit naman pag lagi ka lang nasa comfort zone mo, there's no growth, and like what you said, tita, pinapasok ko na po rin yung ibang mga mundo sa likod ng camera. And I think it's about time also kasi yun yung paraan ko para makapag-give back sa industriya na napakabuti sa aming lahat. Na binago po ang buhay namin lahat. So, yes, and si Pepe po talaga, ito po yung bossing namin dito eh.
Ano ba expectations sa'yo?
Pero,
It's normal.
pero yun po, parang hindi na po ako talaga nag-iisip ng to live up to that. It's really more of, I just believe. The courage to believe into something that's unsure. And to believe in myself.
Diyos ko, sa dami ng binigay ng Panginoon sa'yo, kung di mo pa nag-get yung message, kasalanan mo na yun.
Exactly.
Diba? Kung anong pinigay sa'yo, alagaan mo. Diba? Gusto niya to, itong gawin ko. Okay.
Tsaka, di ba, parang yun din man, parang it's part of our career also. Tayo pong lahat, even the creatives, the writers, the directors, yung kapag hindi ka kinakabahan, siguro po, kabahan ka na. Parang pag hindi nawala na po yung kaba factor sa mga ginagawa natin.
Yun ang nakakata.
May mali na.
Complacency is the scariest enemy.
Yes, parang medyo mag-isip-isip ka na kung hindi ka na kinakabahan. Baka may mali na sa sarili mo. So, gustong-gusto ko po yung feeling ng kinakabahan. And na-excite po ako at the same time natatakot. So never ever consider yourself as the best because that's the death of an actor.
Production mo ang movie.
Thank you, Tita Linda.
Thank you.